Peace, y'all. I'm in the building. It's the queen. I'm here. Hey. I am in the building. Coach Alethea, Mrs. Empowerment. Let me get my juice out the way. Because I am not getting a sponsorship on that. But peace, y'all. I'm in the building. I am here. Where are y'all? All my boss ladies, my entrepreneurs, my small business owners, where are y'all? Because I'm here. I am in the building. I'm excited to be here. Once again, of course, I got to make sure that I can hear you and you can hear me. So as soon as everything runs its way on up, y'all, I'm in the building and I'm excited. Listen, I know I tell y'all that every time I get on here because it's real. Building. Yes. Okay, so you can hear me and I can hear you. So, guys, I say that I'm not going to be on here long every time. Oh, pause again. All right. So, I say all the time, I'm not going to be on here long. You guys, I have a really important call that I'm supposed to be on right now. And I'm not because I'm choosing to continue to bring the value that I promise you every Wednesday. It is Work It Network Wednesday. We are all thriving and growing, you guys. It's the season where, some people celebrate different holidays. Some people are traveling. There's a lot of different things. Some people's temperatures are changing and shifting. And those of you who are not, kudos, like us in Florida. I mean, we're shifting, just not to super cold. You guys, peace. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am Mrs. Empowerment Coach, and you have just joined the Self-Empowerment Journey channel. You guys, I represent Empowerment Schooling, and Empowerment Schooling is a platform where I educate, and other coaches educate women in business with better understanding their emotions when it comes to business. All right, because you guys, there's only 8 emotions. All right, and in business, you've got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. How about that? All right, so listen. We also focus on business building tools and attraction marketing strategies. All right, so if this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, honey, you know the drill. Welcome back. Listen, you guys, I'm going to need you to like this video. Give me a thumbs up, all right? I need you to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell so that you know when I am live, because I'm going to be going live more often. There are going to be more videos coming up, different trainings. I'm deciphering between the trainings that I want to give here because people have already paid for the trainings and they're in there, doing a thing from what they learn from. And I want, everybody to understand that what I give them is valuable and what they're giving is worth paying for. So I'm going through the videos and things like that to decipher what it is I'm going to put up here on the channel as far as giving you all value and content. So you see what I'm about and what I'm talking about and what you can bring in your business. So, if you don't follow me on Facebook, please make sure that you do. All of the information is in the description box below. So today, let me jump into the topic. We're talking about the power of anticipating wins. All right, listen. Anticipation is an emotion, you guys. I'm not sure if you are familiar with my book, The Mind's Guide of Emotion. The link is going to be in the description box below for you to get your own copy, and it is called The Mind's Guide of Emotion. What this book is entailing, it is breaking down the 8 emotions that you and I have. All right, there's only 8 emotions. Everything else is a feeling or a mood. All right, and these emotions are for us and they're about us. All right. So In the book, it breaks the emotion down. It tells you how it's happening in your brain, how it's affecting your internal body, and it is also giving you different strategies and understandings on how to identify with it and how to use it for your greater good versus being vulnerable to it or being afraid of it or eliminating it out, because you need to balance yourself in order to live your best life, of course. So when it comes down to business, you all, there are so many different phases and stages and changes and parts and all these different movements that go on when we're in business, okay? And what happens a lot of times is a lot of people feel like because they don't know something or they don't feel like it's good enough or everybody's doing it, that you're like, no, I don't think I want to do that. But that very well could be what it is that you're meant to be doing. Okay, when we were kids, you guys, and I know I take it back to childhood a lot, and that is because it's easier for everybody to understand, because at some point everybody has had to be a child, of course. So when we were children, we wanted to be a lot of different things. We didn't have a care in the world. And when we played sports, all right, you wanted to get on the cheerleading team, you wanted to get on the basketball team, you wanted to do these things. So you would work out, you would practice, you would play. But back then, you didn't have what we consider now as worries and stressors and things of that nature that were blocking us from achieving several different goals and different levels of life. Well, you guys, what we have failed to realize is what we're focusing on is what we're attracting. I'm aware and you're aware that you have bills. I'm aware and you're aware that you have a life, that you have children, that you have a spouse, that you have cars and pets and things of all of those natures. Okay. We all understand that. And I just told you that anticipation is an emotion. When you're utilizing anticipation, it's how you're going to manifest things if you understand what manifesting is. And in manifesting, it's about attracting things to yourself. So let me explain something to you. Where's my other phone? Hang on one second here. This is something I'm going to share it in my group. If you're not in my group, just check out on Facebook, Sharing Empowerment. It's a group for business owners. Oh, wrong phone. It's a group for upcoming business owners, developers, entrepreneurs, and I drop a lot of different content in the group. So with that being stated, I wanted to, oh, no, it was on that phone. I want to share something with you that when it comes down to anticipation, I want to explain something to you. Thoughts are electric, feelings are magnetic. Together, they create electromagnetic field that attracts all things to you. Boom, boom. So let me tell y'all a story. All right. It was maybe, I guess, April. No. Yep. March, April of this year. And I wanted a hammock. And I'm like, I just woke up and I was just like, I want a hammock. I have this really nice backyard and I really don't utilize it that much. So I'm going to give me a hammock. Didn't know the first place to find a hammock, didn't know where to find a hammock, how to even put a hammock together. I don't care. Okay. I didn't know how much hammocks cost. If you hear that background noise, my son is on the game. And if you have teenagers and you know how the video game goes, excuse the background teenager. Okay. Listen. So I woke up and I just was like, boom, I want a hammock. So I wasn't worried about the cost. I wasn't worried about anything. I didn't know if it was going to be a big box, a little box, or whatever the case may be. I just knew that on that day, oh, sweetheart, I'm getting me a hammock, because I already saw myself laying in my hammock, reading all my books. I already saw myself chilling with my feet crossed, you know what I'm saying, swinging, taking a nap, honey. By the time I got my clothes on, I literally had the hammock in my backyard. But listen, let me tell you how this went out. I had to get on Craigslist. And I looked on Craigslist I like what I saw, but I didn't. Then I started Googling like Dick's Sporting Goods and things like that. So I narrowed down to the price of what I wanted to pay, seeing that now that I know how much hammocks cost. So, boom. Ended up probably about an hour and a half later, I had my hammock, honey. And my hammock was out there in that backyard. But when I tell you, I woke up and I'm just like, boom, I want my hammock. And I could feel like I was excited. I just knew. Like I knew that hammock was gonna be mine. And I knew that I was gonna enjoy it. Like I felt this. I literally attracted this hammock to myself. It has happened with me on jobs. So, there's a feeling that I get. I have what I call the knowing. Um, and it's as if kind of like I know things about things before the things actually happen. And yeah. So I knew I was on a job and things started to get weird. And I just because I watch, like I look, I pay attention to movement, sounds, energy, tone of voice, body language patterns. I pay attention to a lot of things. So as I was paying attention to all the things, I'm looking around the call center and I'm just noticing stuff. And I'm like, man, something ain't right. Something just is not right. So I was like, I'm gonna start looking for me another job. Y'all, I kid you not. I obtained and I knew what type of job I wanted. I knew I wanted to be in administrative. I knew I wanted to dress fancy every day. I knew I wanted to have the same hours as my son went to school. I knew that how much I wanted to make. I knew the type of energy I wanted to be involved in. Like I could feel as I'm applying, as I'm updating my resume, I'm this energy that I feel like I just know that this, and y'all, about a month or so later, I literally had attracted myself the exact type of job. The only thing I did not anticipate or daydream about was the distance, how far it was going to be. So that's what I'm explaining to you all in business. When it comes down to what it is that you want, you are going to have to know what you want. Know without a shadow of a doubt what it is that you want. All right. In knowing what you want, when I say know what you want, in knowing what you want, you have to be clear on your audience, because yeah, you may want this fancy business, this t-shirt line, this makeup line, this you want to join this MLM or this networking, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, because you see these people doing these grand things. But what I want you to understand is they knew their audience. It's important when you're in business, everybody is not your audience. You have to know with whom you are targeting, because everybody is not your actual target audience. That's A. B, I want you to have a solid plan. When I say a solid plan, I mean have a plan for that plan and then a plan for that plan. But the thing about having plans, you all, you have to be able to know when you're planning. You have to plan time, you have to plan money, you have to plan people that are involved, and you have to be able to be consistent. That's the C. Be consistent. Because in manifesting these customers, these tools, these equipment that you're going to need, when you're manifesting these things to yourself, you have to be at a place that you're ready to receive. Because a lot of times you get business that you're not prepared for, and then you become less invested, or you become ashamed, or you become embarrassed, or you get blasted, or whatever the case may be. But in utilizing anticipation, your anticipation for the betterment of yourself, when you are daydreaming and you are filling yourself up with all of this excitement, all of this bliss, all of this joy, all of this anticipation, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs, business owners, startup developers, all of you, it is important, it is extremely important that you be open and ready to receive. Because when you are utilizing anticipation, a lot of times you attract things to yourself and you're not ready for it. So I make a lot of posts on my empowerment schooling Facebook page. That the one I made yesterday, it was pretty much saying, take your time in business. There's a young lady right now came out with a makeup line, and it was a hit. It was a success. And in doing so, she was presenting this image as though, she is making the money, or was making the money. But now some things have happened in her life, and she has been exposed, and about some things. And the way she's conducting herself, the way she's displaying herself as a business owner, is very distasteful for her brand. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to take a hit based upon her reactions and her responses to what is happening in her particular brand. And that's important, you all. Once you attract what it is that you wanted for yourself and that you desired for yourself, I need you to be ready. Because if you're dealing with someone who is coming to you as far as wanting to try your products or services, and know you're not up and ready all the way, you could be dealing with a multimillionaire who was ready to invest in your company and was ready to put you in a situation of nothing but bliss and success, and you weren't ready. So take your time, do the research that's needed, invest in your business and your brand. You have to. That means time, that means money, that means going to conferences, that means going to workshops, that means putting yourself out there. All right, because this stuff isn't going to sell itself. You have to know who you're selling to. All right, you have to have a plan for the plan, and you have to be consistent. You all, I know I just dropped a lot of information. I have to get to my call. All right. Listen, I do have two specials running this month, and it's going to be email coaching for you all who are not ready to have phone sessions, or not able or ready at right now to do that. Check the website, www.empowermentschooling.com. The link is in the description box. Take advantage of that deal. It is running from November 1 to November the 30th. And there is another, the Thursday trainings, the Better Time in Business trainings. They are every Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is register for the training, and you'll get your email with your key code to come into at 7:30. And the link for that will also be in the description box as well. It is going to be on the website, www.empowermentschooling.com. All right, you guys. I think I have said everything. Y'all, I love y'all. If you have any questions, if you need to reach me directly via email, I have no problem with that. That's going to be the number 4 empowerment at gmail.com. And I will give me at least 2 or 3 days to respond to you. I have some emails that I have not been able to get caught up on yet. I have like 2 more, so be patient with me. I'm having sessions, trainings, other trainings, and I have conference calls that now I'm late being on. But that's okay, because I'm glad to be here to pour into you all, because that's really, really important for me as an empowerment coach. So know that you're awesome. Oh, if y'all didn't see my hair. Okay, so before I get ready to go, what I decided to do, no, these are not the locks. These are what I am calling for myself. I am calling them sister plaits. Sister plaits. Okay, I might have made that up. Okay, listen. Okay, I might have made that up. But see, for me, the convenience is I can keep my hair in a protected style. I'm able to retain its natural length that it already is. And I'm able to change it up in different styles like I want to. And if I want to comb it out and wear my afro and plait it back up, I can do that. And whenever I so choose to transition to locks, I will. But right now, I'm going to rock out my sister plaits. Okay, so sometimes I'll get on here and they'll be all curled up, or sometimes it'll be in a ponytail, or however I rock it out. You'll see me every Wednesday here, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. Peace. Until next Wednesday, stay empowered.